Welcome, looters, to the really awesome unboxing of the Razer Naga Pro Modular Wireless Gaming Mouse. I am the Loot Gamer. If y'all enjoyed, give me a thumbs up and a subscribe, because I want to bring you guys some more epic looking loot over here. Having a look at the packaging over here, fellas, really elegant. As you can see, it's got a really awesome sort of shine to it too. This over here is 280 Australian dollars, so very expensive. Let's kind of go through some of these features at the bottom over here. We can see this obviously supports the Razer Chroma RGB, also 3 swappable side plates, 3 modes of connection, and 19+1 programmable buttons as well. The 3 modes of connection will be a 2.4 gigahertz hyperspeed, the wide, then also the Bluetooth as well. Also the 3 places you guys can see there, a whole lot of customization. Having a look at the back over here, you can see more details. And as you know, fellas, this is actually compatible with the Razer mouse dock itself, but unfortunately, that's sold separately. Let's open this up right now from the top over here. I'm loving this kind of ribbon they have at the top there. As y'all can see, you kind of move this like a really awesome box. Very elegant packaging. That's one thing I love about Razer. They're always pretty consistent. But over here, of course, is the pamphlet from the CEO himself saying thank you for getting our Razer stuff, blah, blah, blah. But in case y'all wanted to see the stickers there, as you can see, for gamers, by gamers, some also Razer stickers. In case y'all wanted to see the thank you from the CEO and the Naga Pro manual, all the information in that manual. So let's kind of put that to the side. And over here is where we grab ourselves a braided cable. Let me kind of take that out. This is a very nice quality, guys, because have a look at how gorgeous the quality of this cable is. And that's one thing I love about Razer is that their braided cables are really nice. So this actually won't break easily. Let's kind of open this up for our USB. Of course, it's got the Razer nice sort of green feel to it. And of course, that connects straight to your mouse. And as you can see, it says top over there, so you'll know which side to put it in, which is really nice. Let's put that to the side. And over here, of course, is where our mouse is. And have a look at that, man. Oh my goodness gracious me. All right, and let's kind of take this down. Just like that. I do not want to ruin my lovely looking mouse. I love the way they really protected the packaging here. And then let's kind of put that to the table there. And over here, of course, is our nice Razer case. And this is where we'll be able to put our lovely cable inside. As you can see over here, it's got a really epic looking Razer brand. So in case you wanted to put through your nice Razer cable over there, you could sort of just put it through together like that, looking really nice and elegant. So they wanted to make sure that the cable managing, and most importantly, the way it looks like is pretty good too. In case you guys didn't see this, this is over here as another cable management device that we'll be able to put through in case you guys want a really nice, neat setup. Let's put that to the side. And over here, guys, is the different panels. And first impressions, just listen to that. This feels like a very nice quality here. It's got a sort of nice sort of like rubber feel here, so the grip is good. Obviously, it's made out of plastic, but honestly, guys, it's got a really nice sort of lightweight to it too. But I'm loving the sound of the buttons. So 1 all the way up until 6. Really nice. Let's put that one to the table there. Let's get the next one over here. So in case you guys want to play your first person shooters, this is a pretty nice one. Listen to that. Really nice as well. Very nice and light. Now let's check out this mouse over here, because this over here is the big daddy of them all. All right, guys, now having a look at the mouse over here, we grab ourselves the 12 buttons, which I really love. And this is probably the main reason why I got this, because I play a lot of MMOs that require lots of buttons, and wouldn't it be easier just to press one of these rather than the ones on your keyboard? But listen to the sounds of these little buttons here. I'm loving that sound, love it. And even at the bottom over here, it's got a nice sort of plastic. Let's kind of just remove that. And we can see over here, guys, we grab ourselves a whole lot of options. We can sort of turn it on and off, 2.4 gigahertz, or even the Bluetooth as well. So we get ourselves 3 different ways of connecting it. And at the bottom over here, in case you guys got the mouse dock, you'll be able to connect it. Luckily, I do have that dock. So unfortunately, guys, it's not included in the price. But it's good to know that I actually have the dock, which I'll show you guys in just a bit. But I'm loving the way that we get all those different kinds of connectivity options. On the side over here, it's got this really nice sort of grip-like feel. So when you're sort of putting your hand onto it, you can sort of feel the grip there. And the top over here, we can see this is the DPI sensor for up and down. You're able to customize that if you really wanted to. And the scrolling wheel as well. Really nice. the left click and right click. Really nice. And honestly, guys, this is a pretty big mouse, so you got to make sure you guys got big enough hands, but it's a very comfortable mouse. But now what I'll do right now, guys, is I'll kind of set this up through my PC. But first impressions, I'm loving this mouse. It's got a really nice sort of design feature to it. But now let me kind of show you guys the different plates and how to sort of remove that together. Guys, all we got to do is go onto this side of the mouse where all the buttons are and just kind of pull this out just like that. It's a very easy thing to do. And once you actually pull it out, you'll be able to see the 2.4 gigahertz Bluetooth connector that can go straight to your PC, so you'll actually be able to use it, which I reckon is a pretty cool thing. You could just sort of store it there in case you guys wanted to do that, which is cool. Let me kind of just remove that. One thing I want to kind of show you guys is in case you wanted to use the 6-button one, you can actually do that. And bam, it's on. And when you're actually using it, it's very easy to actually just use, because you could see from the top view there, you could see all the buttons, which I reckon is a pretty cool feature. Even from the other side there as well. And it's so easy. All you got to just do is kind of just remove it just like that. No issue whatsoever. In case y'all wanted the 2 one with the 2 buttons on the side over there, bam, very easy to actually put on. But I'm loving this, guys. The way they made it so easy to remove and put back on. A really nice feature from there, guys. Luckily, I actually bought myself a dock a couple of months ago, so it's good to know that this is absolutely compatible with the Naga Pro. But having a look at the dock over here, you can see really nice and elegant. Loving this sort of shimmer it has there. Now let me kind of show you guys how this would actually work like. So the first thing you guys got to do is grab yourself Super 80 cable, sort of connect this bad boy inside here. So all you got to do is make sure the top is sort of aligned the way it says top. Put that bad boy inside here, and then place the rest of this cable into your PC. Put this bad boy onto your table over there. And it's good to know, guys, that all you got to just do is kind of align these 2 holes with these 2 pins here. And then kabam, all done for you. I'm loving the way it looks. Very, very elegant, guys. And the RGB will obviously be at the bottom over there. But now let me kind of show you guys how this mouse would actually look like all lit up. Okay, guys, over here is the mouse itself, looking absolutely beautiful. So on the right side over there, I got the Razer basketless mouse with the charging dock as well. So as you can see over here, fellas, I got 2 charging docks connected to the rest of my Razer setup. I got the Huntsman Elite, the extended mouse mat, another Razer mouse mat, and of course the Razer headset stand. But over here, guys, is my full Razer setup itself. One annoying thing, guys, about the docks over here is unfortunately they cannot sync the same color together. It doesn't matter what I actually do when it comes to the Synapse software itself. So even if I go to the Chroma Studio over here, it'll only see one dock, because the problem is both of those docks are the exact same. So unfortunately, you won't be able to sync them. But now let's have a look closer at how gorgeous the RGB is looking on this cool mouse over here. Having a closer look, guys, at the RGB over here, this is 100% brightness. So of course, there's a light in the background here, so you can't really see how bright this is. But this is a really nice brightness. As you can see over here, 1 to 12, all the buttons are actually lit up, even the Razer image there. And of course, the scrolling wheel itself. And this side, of course, is blank and empty. But I'm loving the way how bright these are. One thing I actually did as well is I actually put the USB 2.4 gigahertz inside the charging dock over there. So it'll actually be able to register. And as mentioned earlier, this can connect between Bluetooth, 2.4 gigahertz, or even wired as well, which is pretty cool. Launching the Synapse software over here, fellas, I'm absolutely in love with it, because as you guys can see, these are all of my Razer peripherals, even the way from G-Skill and even my MSI Mystic Light as well. So you can see I got my Razer Siren Remote, which you guys can hear me from. Let me know in the comments below what you guys think of the video quality, or audio quality rather, of this mic. But now let's kind of tap onto the Razer Naga, and I'm loving it, guys, because you can see over here you get 3 different presets on terms of what buttons you can expect. So we've got the 2 buttons, we've got the 6 buttons, and then also the 12 buttons itself. If I wanted to say change what number 1 does, all I got to do is sort of go into number 1 there, click onto it, and as you guys can see at the left over here, it says keyboard function, mouse function, sensitivity, etc. If I want to even launch a multimedia program, all I got to just do is click onto that, say sort of save. I can say volume up or volume down. So say if I wanted one to be volume up or volume down, I can absolutely do that. Isn't that phenomenal, guys? I'm loving that. Or even a Windows shortcut itself. I could launch a calculator. I could launch a notepad. All these things. This is basically a awesome shortcut mouse. That's the reason why I got this, because the 12 buttons that I could absolutely pick from, rather than me having to press the button itself. I'm really, really loving it. But let me know in the comments below what you guys think of that, because that's a really dope feature.
But I'm having a look at the HYPERSPEED multi-device pairing over here. If you tap onto that, what this basically does is it sort of has adaptive frequency technology for unmatching speed and latency. So if you wanted to have even less latency and better speed, this is one awesome dongle that comes with the Razer Naga Pro. If you guys want to see the compatible devices, while this loads over here, you can see it's got the Razer Death Adder, the Razer Naga Pro, and also the Razer Black Widow version 3 itself. So it's good to see that those are the three devices that absolutely are compatible with the adaptive frequency technology. But having a look at the performance mode over here, you can see the usual stuff. You're able to adjust your sensitivity from stage 1 all the way up until stage 5. Stage 4 for me is perfect. Anything above that's a bit too much. You can even change the pulling weight and the frequency of data that you guys want to really use, or use your mouse properties in Windows if you guys prefer that. The lighting, of course, as we have all seen before in the Razer Chroma software or even unique effects. Honestly, guys, I do love this software. I prefer to use my own custom one because as you guys can see, my system build is yellow and blue. So it's good to see that you can see both my mice over here in terms of how it absolutely look like. But moving back over here, if you go to the calibration, of course, you're able to calibrate or even manually calibrate as you guys seen before. And even the power mode over here, on low power mode, that would just have around 5%, which will kind of blink, or if I wanted to sort of put into deep sleep mode after 5 minutes, or however you guys want, you'll absolutely be able to customize that. So honestly, fellas, this software is absolutely awesome, and I'm loving the way they really made this so intuitive for any Razer user to use. But let me know in the comments below what you guys think of it.
Mouse. So there we have it, guys, the Naga Pro Modular Wireless Gaming Mouse. One of my final thoughts, I reckon this is an absolute must get when it comes to MMO gaming. If you guys use multiple buttons, or even if you want to use shortcuts in your Windows system, this mouse is dope. You got 12 buttons to pick from. You can launch programs, hit shortcuts, or anything basically you want to do on this mouse. I'm loving the fact that you get 3 swappable side plates and different kinds of connectivity, which I reckon is a pretty dope thing. Is it worth that price point of $279? Very hard to justify, but if you guys have got a whole lot of Razer peripherals, I reckon it'll sort of fit perfectly into the ecosystem. Let me know in the comments below what you guys think. But I am the Loop Gamer. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you later. Deuces.